Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 21:48 in the evening right now, and currently it is February 18th, tama ba? Wait lang. Yeah. So it's February 18th, 2025, and it's Tuesday today. I am not, not feeling well. Medyo mabigat yung pakiramdam ko. I think I'm overworked. So, yan, I wasn't able to, hindi ako pumasok today just because everything aches, you know? So, it's not like sick, but yung mabigat yung pakiramdam mo. So, anyways, yan, we will start reading na. Medyo madami na tayong hindi masyado tawag dito. Dapat matapos na natin to soon, okay? Para makalibat na tayo. When we can transition from, say, dapat 2024 pa to, diba? So, by the way, guys, we're on to chapter 5, and if you finish the entire chapter 4 of, just listening to me on a daily basis, not really daily basis, but when I'm just tired, guys, So, yan, medyo may sumigaw kasi, later ko na sa inyo ikukwento, okay? Para hindi nyo masyado later na tayo magkwentuhan. But, for right now, I'm going to read our new chapter 5, Awaken the Dimensional Mind, the Creative, Active. Okay? So, dito muna tayo sa introduction for this chapter. Lesson up. Hindi ako, lang yung energy natin ngayon. Getting by. But, make me feel better, guys. So, as you accumulate more skills and internalize the rules that govern your field, your mind will want to become more active, seeking to use this knowledge in ways that are more suited to your inclinations. What will impede this natural creative dynamic from flourishing is not a lack of talent, but your attitude. Feeling anxious and insecure, you will tend to turn conservative with your knowledge, preferring to fit into group and sticking to the procedures you have learned. Instead, you must force yourself in the opposite direction. As you emerge from your apprenticeship, you must become increasingly bold. So, I'm gonna get a pen para hindi tayo ma-lost track. Wait lang. So, later ko kayo kwentuhan ng mga current events in my life. Okay? So, instead of feeling complacent about what you know, you must expand your knowledge to related fields, giving your mind the fuel to make new associations between different ideas. You must experiment and look at problems from all possible angles. As your thinking grows more fluid, your mind will become increasingly dimensional, seeing more and more aspects of reality. In the end, you will turn against the very rules you have internalized, shaping and reforming them to suit your spirit. Such originality will bring you to the heights of power. Diba? Iba yung nagagawa when you are the pioneer of something, when you gain knowledge from the Akashic records. Basically ganun. Kasi, the smart people, they may not have, like, the skills to give, but they are trying their best to link their spirit to our source. So, ganun siya, guys. In order for you to, diba, we have our fair share of obstacles in our life, diba? But know that there's we have a source that is helping us to get by on a daily basis, diba? We have God. So I don't know what culture where it came from, pero you have your own belief system, or faith in the something. So kayo na doon, bahala kayo. Hindi naman tayo dito judgmental, so I don't really care. Kayo, it's yours, guys. It's your job to know who and which is which, and who or what. But I'm encouraging all of you to seek the truth, the very real, So, ayan. So, huwag kayo masyadong, you don't worry too much about, when you think you don't have talent. Hindi pa yan nade-develop, guys. Believe me. So, personally, ako, feeling ko I am so good at communicating with people. So, nasa field ako ng ganun. Like, I can, paano ba? I have a control on how I'm going to deliver words. Especially when you are right in front of me. Hindi yung ganitong setup. When you are, FaceTiming, face to face. Do you get my point, guys? Basta. So, yun. But hindi ko siya, diba, I'm usually drained by people that want so much from you. So, ganun, guys. So, let's start focusing na tayo. We're on to, yun. Ito, i-continue lang natin yung pages, ha? Later na, I'm gonna tell you the page, pero until 170 yung babasahin natin kasi nakapag-skip. There are blank pages which I need to include. Anyways, ayan na. So, our first topic or subtopic for this chapter is the second chance formation. Okay? So, from the moment he was born, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was surrounded by music. So, alam niyo naman siguro si Mozart, or yun napapanood niyo sa YouTube, or napapakinggan. So, if you don't know, ito na nga, babasahin ko, ha? His father, Leopold, was a violinist and composer in the court of Salzburg, Austria, as well as a music instructor. All during the day, Wolfgang would hear Leopold and his students practicing in the house. In 1759, his 7-year-old sister Marie Anne began taking piano lessons from their father. She showed great promise and practice at all hours. Wolfgang, enchanted by the simple melodies that she played, began to hum along to the music. He would sometimes sit at the family harpsichord and try to imitate what his sister had played. Leopold could soon detect something unusual in his son. For a 3-year-old, the child had a remarkable memory for melody and an impeccable sense of rhythm, all without having had any instruction. So, ano ba? Gift, nature. When you were born with, you just know. Parang si Bruno Mars. Yung alam mo yung bata pa talaga may kalalagyan siya sa sa industry, sa music industry. So although he had never attempted to teach someone so young, Leopold decided to begin teaching piano to Wolfgang when he turned 4. And after only a few sessions, he realized the boy had other interesting qualities. Okay? Wolfgang listened more deeply than other students, his mind and body completely absorbed in the music. With such intensity of focus, he learned more quickly than other children. So, once when he was 5 years old, he stole a rather complicated exercise meant for Maria Ann, and within 30 minutes he could play it with ease. He had heard Maria Anna practice the piece and remembering it vividly. The moment he saw the notes on the page, he could rapidly reproduce the music. This remarkable focus had its roots in something that Leopold saw almost from the beginning. The boy had an intense love of music itself. His eyes would light up with excitement the moment Leopold laid out a new challenging piece for him to conquer. So if the piece was new and hard to figure out, he would attack it day and night with such tenacity that it would soon become part of his repertoire. At night, his parents would have to force him to stop practicing and send him to bed. This love of practice only seemed to increase with the years. When it came time to play with other children, he would find a way to transform a simple game into something that involved music. O, diba, taray? Nasingit niya pa yun for random, when you're having fun, but it turns out like fun music or something related with it. Gets niyo ba, guys? Basta yung parang, diba, ayayin mo yung mga kaibigan ko. Kasi kami dati, when I was, in my childhood days, it's not music eh. Like, survival mode of life. Ayoko lang ikwento kasi baka magalit yung friend kong yun. Basta, now I'm so happy that my good best friend, is wala na dito sa Pilipinas, and she finally, feeling ko, she had her life somehow sorted out. Okay? So, of course, I'm really happy, but, I'm sad that she kind of like, left me here. Anyways, wala natin pag-usapan. So, his favorite game, however, was to take some piece he had been playing and improvise on it, giving it a personal flair that was quite charming and inventive. From his earliest years, Wolfgang was exceptionally emotional and sensitive. His moods would swing wildly. He would be petulant one moment, highly affectionate the next. He had a perpetually anxious look on his face that would only disappear when he sat down at the piano, and then he was in his element, losing himself in the music. So, nasa ganun talaga siyang no. May mga ganun talaga, like, paano ba? You have to be in your comfort zone. If others like wanted to, like myself, in the gym or something that makes you active, kasi me, I'm an overthinker, so if it makes me sweat, diba, pagod ka na, wala ka ng time mag-isip, so yung parang ganun. But when kagaya kanina, like kagaya today, guys, I'm supposed to sleep all day, but my mind is running 200 beats per second. No, I'm just kidding. My mind can't stop thinking about many thoughts. So, hindi din ako nakapagpahinga actually. So, I don't know. Basta. So, hindi pa ako well, but I really hope that tonight I'll be able to rest my heart, my mind, my body and soul properly and recharge. So one day in 1762, as Leopold Mozart heard his two children playing a piece of two pianos, an idea came to him. His daughter, Maria Anna, was a very talented piano player in her own right, and Wolfgang was a veritable marvel. Together, they were like precious toys. They had a natural charisma, and Wolfgang had a showman's flair. As a mere court musician, Leopold's income was rather limited, but he could see the potential for making a fortune through his children. So, taray. So, sometimes it's good, diba? When kasi you will hone them somehow, and they are your kids, okay? So, why not? Sometimes, it's not for the, it's not like you're gonna make money out of them, but syempre, wala eh, kasama na yun eh. Like, when you are honing their skills, diba? When you are training them, giving them the best, or, you know, what their needs, what you think, is best for them. Yung ganong, tipo. Pero huwag naman to the point na, inasa mo na lahat. And you have bad intentions or motivo to use your, children. And so, thinking this through, he decided to take his family on a grand tour of the capitals of Europe, playing before royal courts in public and charging money for entertainment. Pero actually, so witty ito noong panahon, guys. Pero mas witty ito ngayon kasi we're talking about billions of money. Diba? Yung money ngayon, it grows everywhere. So, sana maalis yung lahat, yung luck, yung mentality, yung luck mentality, kasi there is extreme abundance out there somewhere. Just gotta connect with it. Paano ko ba sa inyo ma-explain? Basta ganun, guys. Galingan nyo. So, to add to the spectacle, he dressed the children up. Maria Anna as a princess and Wolfgang as a court minister, complete with wig, elaborate waistcoat, and a sword dangling from his belt. They began in Vienna, where the children charmed the Austrian emperor and empress. Then they spent months in Paris, where they played for the royal court, and Wolfgang bounced on the knee on the delighted King Louis. King Louis the 15th. They continued to London, where they were end up staying for over a year, playing before all kinds of large crowds. So sobrang amazing nito. Parang it's like a tour, not world tour, but tour with tour with powerful people. Matagal na to, guys, iba. So just so you know, iba yung entertainment noon. It's like you will get all the fame, popularity, kasi hindi naman kagaya ngayon na like multi-shit na yung we are dealing with multi-talents and multi-large sum of people, kasi meron na tayong platforms that you and I both have, and we have the same privilege, diba? Ito yung mga panahon na to, isip mo, galaw mo, motivation mo sa sarili, determination mo sa sarili. At least ngayon, marami ng inspiration like myself. Diba? So, I hope I am inspired you as well. Syempre, guys, diba? Joke lang, guys. Sama ng pakiramdam ko, my God. So, continue na. And while the sight of the two children in their costumes charmed audiences enough, Wolfgang's playing astounded them. He had developed numerous parlor tricks, stage managed by his father. He would play a minuet. Tama ba? Check nyo nga, guys. On a keyboard that was hidden from his view by a cloth using only one finger. He would deftly read the latest composition by a famous composer. He would play his own compositions. It was impressive to hear a sonata composed by a 7-year-old, no matter how simple it was. Diba? 7-year-old ka pa lang. So, kita mo na, sa bagay, makikita mo talaga yung talent when you know how to spot a star, at a very young age. Kasi maraming bata pa lang talaga may gifted na talaga. Like, Taylor Swift, diba? Hindi lang naman sila. Like, kunyari, si Julina Magdangal, ganun. Yung mga ganun, guys. So, nakikita mo na sila ng extreme potential. Meron naman yung mga kagaya ko lang na nung nagkaroon na ng lakas ng loob sa kanila. So anyways, guys, so most marvelous of all, Wolfgang could play at an Wolfgang played, sandali, wait lang. Wolfgang played at an incredible speed by his tiny fingers flying over the keyboard. As the tour continued, an amusing pattern began to develop. The family would be invited to do some sighting tour the countryside or attend a soiree. Ano kasi? Ano bang term to? Basta guys, hindi siya English. Hindi ko sure guys, check na lang. While Wolfgang would find some excuse to stay behind, a feigned illness or complaints of exhaustion, and would devote his time instead to music. So may mga ganun, no? So maraming sacrifices. Not really sacrifices kasi you love what you do. So yun ganun. Yan, chika minute na tayo. Tapos na tayo guys sa first chapter. Ay hindi, I mean sa konting subtopic. Basta. So ayun. Yan. So my deepest condolences if you have a family that are tumawid na sa kabilang dimension. So yung kapitbahay kasi namin ganun. So I know it's hard. I know it's hard kasi kumbaga na experience na before. So yan, sana tatagan niyo yung mga loob niyo guys if you are having those kind of pinagdadaanan talaga yan yung as a human being. So what you can do about it is to like this, savor each day that you are alive and you are with the people you love. Okay, kasi other than that, wala na tayong magagawa. If one is gone, they're gone. Okay? So pahalagahan ninyo. Okay, anyways guys, okay na, sige na. Yun na, wala namang masyadong chichikahin ko kayo pag marami na akong energy. Right now, I have to rest. Okay, so thank you guys for listening and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Look at this cute little filter. Diba, ang cute. Starry night and a pumpkin with a candy. Ayan, matulog na tayo. Kayo, matulog na din kayo kasi gabi na. Unless nasa kayo. Nasa yun, yung hindi bumababa yung sikat ng araw. Yung country na yun. Basta, dalhin nyo ko dun para masaya. Kasi